In this video, I'm going to talk about the dividends that I've received in December, and they came as a very tasty Christmas present. Coming in well above my average. I will also have a quick look forward and we will talk about how many dividends I will receive in January and how many of my stocks and ETFs actually go ex-dividend in the month of January. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Mark of Desperately Seeking Fi. Let's jump across and we'll once again use the stock events app, and I've got a video linked up above where you can see me talk through some of the benefits of that and why I like using that app so much. And there'll also be links down below where you can go and get yourself a copy if you wish. When we look on to the stock events app, you will see lots of different colors on here. The colors that we are looking at are the lighter orange color ones, and there are 11 dividend payments on here in that month of December, and we will kick off with everybody's favorite monthly dividend stock, and that is Realty Income. Realty Income, I have just over 150 shares of ticker symbol O, and that paid me out after the withholding tax of the 15%, the £25.86. Next on the list we have Sainsbury's, and if you've seen my recent portfolio update, which I'll also link up in one of the top corners, I have sold that one, but it had gone ex-dividend in November and I sold after that point, so I still get the 97 pence for the 25 shares that I used to hold in that, and that brings me to a nice running total of £26.83. And then just after Christmas, on the 27th of December, I have a massive run of ETFs, and you can just see those all down there, and we'll go through each one of them in turn, starting off with the FTSE 100 VUKE. That paid me for the 68 shares. I pulled in just under £15 at 14.84. Next, VMID, so the FTSE 250 ETF from Vanguard, that paid me for the 50 shares that I hold of that, £12.91. And with lots of these Vanguard ETFs, they all pay on a quarterly basis, and that tends to be in the March, June, September and December periods. Next we have VHYL, so looking at the Vanguard high yield dividends, that paid me £12.18 for the 32 shares that I hold. And what you will notice is not all of these sit on my Trading 212 portfolio. Some of them are legacy ETFs that have been held in previous years' stocks and shares ISA. So for example, VHYL and VWRL that I'm just coming on to are both held on an old Vanguard stocks and shares ISA from a couple of years ago. So for the 17 shares of VWRL, so the All World ETF, I got £5.49. VRX, so looking at the Developed Europe ex UK, and this is one of those ETFs that I hold within the daily DCA, monthly DCA and the Own the World pies on my Trading 212 platform. If you want to go and have a look, I'll link that up above. And that paid me a small amount, just the £2.38, but that is gradually growing as I invest into that every day and every month. VVE is shown on here. I had sold that before it actually went ex-dividend, so there is no payment for VFEM. Looking at the emerging markets ETF, paid £6.56, and that was for almost 47 shares. If you're getting some value from this video, I'd love it if you could hit the like button and think of subscribing. Are there any dividend stocks that you have got your eye on for 2024? I'd love it if you could drop a comment down below and tell me what you've got your eye on if it comes in at the right price. And then finally, my second largest payment of the month is BUSA, and this is my largest holding. BUSA, the S&P 500, has paid out £31.60 for just over 143 shares. IUKD, the iShares UK Dividend ETF, has paid me the largest payout this month, and actually I think this is the largest payout I've had in a single payment from a stock or an ETF over the whole year, and coming in at £33.43. That leaves my last dividend payment that I got, and that was for Trig, so the Renewable Infrastructure Group, and that paid for the 682 shares. That has paid me £12.25. That once again is just another quarterly payer. That brings me in at over the £150 made in a single month, and that is well above the average that I'm looking at. You've got to remember, when you look at this screen, it shows you how much I've been getting paid every single month over the last year, and you will notice that that is my second highest payment, coming in at £156.47. The highest that I did have was back in September when I had £243. My dividends over the 2023 year have paid me just under that £750, so that £156 in December really was a Christmas present for me. What does it look like in 2024 if I continue to hold all of these stocks and everybody's dividend stays the same? I would be almost adding £1,000 onto there, and that just starts to show the difference with me DCAing in and also reinvesting all of those dividends back into the portfolios, and that makes it worth almost £1,750 in dividends, and we will just continue to see that grow and grow over time. And things do look slightly different looking forwards. Remember, September was my largest paying month last year. If things stay as they look at the moment, you'll be looking at me making almost £400 in the month of June, and that is a bumper dividend payment. But let's jump back and have a quick look at what January is looking like. So January, I have got 4 payments coming in. So I have ICP, Realty Income, GSK and National Grid all paying, and the ones that are actually going ex-dividend over the next period are Primary Health Properties, and I'll be looking at potentially picking up for the 1,500 shares that I own of that, £25.88. I am hoping that I get a little bit more than 1 pence. It will normally come in around about £1 for HMEF, and that's the HSBC Emerging Market ETF that I hold on my old Invest Engine account. And then Pfizer, which I picked up last month, looking at paying me for the 20 shares that I hold, £6.60. And then obviously there is one last one, and that is Realty Income. And if I don't add to Realty Income by that stage, that will be looking at just under £26. I'd be really interested to know what was your largest paying dividend stock in December, because we just want to keep seeing all of those dividends mounting up. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.